the viral videos episode if there were some YouTube references.
I'm pretty sure that Calvin Wong and Vincent Connor who boarded that episode, those guys, every time I walk by their office, they're on the internet, so I'm sure.
Yeah, there's like a montage in every episode, like, was there music you couldn't use?
Yes! We found out that Led Zeppelin is really expensive.
That's the most expensive music ever.
You can't get it. Not for...
No, you can't touch it.
No way.
There's no way.
No way to get Stairway to Heaven?
The opening, Led Zeppelin is the most expensive music ever.
I even asked, I was like, can you just ask? Like, I'm just curious. And it was like, no way. It costs money just to ask.
Well, like one note of Stairway to Heaven, and you're like, can we have $1 million, please? And like, are you out of your mind? We just went, dude, no, come on.
Robert Plant, if you're watching, we'd like to use your music.
Hi, my question is to J.G. Quintal. Have you guys ever considered making like a movie episode for a regular show, like a 30 or an hour episode?
Well, we would like to if we came up with a good enough idea. Because I know that like we're really comfortable working in 11-minute format. We like the short stories. But if we came up with a good enough idea, we would definitely try to do it. So maybe in the future. We're still working on it though. I don't want it to be bad.
So, I'm assuming you all like 80s music a lot. Can you release a good like 80s playlist or something on CartoonNetwork.com?
Can we? We should try.
I think we can.
Hey, first off, I want to say, regular show rocks. And my question is for JG. Are you most like your character Mordecai in real life? How like you do some like slack off, but you're always doing the most time to do the right thing?
I'm kind of sad that I am very much like Mordecai. I actually like don't even do anything to my voice for it, so like that's pretty much me. And yeah, like I'm real lucky that I'm married because I'm horrible with girls. Really slow, hard time. I'm Mordecai.
So, what's the status of regular show merchandise? Like, I can't find any of it.
I think that all of that is just beginning right now, in sort of the same way that Adventure Time was out ahead of regular show, and if you and all of that sort of the merchandising for that is starting now. Regular show is kind of the next wave of that. So stand by, and some of it's out there. I think we're in. I could be totally wrong. I think we're in Hot Topic. Are we not?
We have nothing yet, but I think that.
Oh, it's good. I think I just gave away something. Something just happened. I don't know what it was. T-shirts are coming, people.
Soon.
Oh, for the whole panel, what advice do you guys have for animators trying to get their stuff out there?
Make films. You got to make films and show them places and get people to see them because that's the best way to show people that you can do it.
Could you say mustache cash stash?
Yeah. Mustache cash stash.
Hi, my question's for Ben. I was wondering where in the world did Alfie come from?
Well, technically he's half anteater, half dog, half human. I think I had a fever once. I tried to sleep it off and I woke and I had just drawn it in days. In college.
Hi, my question's for JG. I love regular show like a lot.
The costumes are awesome.
Thanks. I think it's actually, no offense, but it's better than Adventure Time.
Tomorrow, they're going to be saying that about you guys.
Sorry about that. I guess mentioning Adventure Time. What was the whole deal with Party Pete and Party Pat?
Ooh.
You know, I had no idea about Party Pat, and we heard about it after we produced the episode. They're like, did you guys copy Party Pat? And we're like, what's Party Pat? And I still don't know, I've never even seen it, but
It was awesome either way, like
Thanks.
those two coming together and somehow, I don't know, it was pretty
I
awesome.
think it's working in so close proximity. You start brains.
Thank you.
This goes to everyone. Yeah. Who picks the music in the regular show?
Me and Mike in the animatic room, when we're putting together the storyboards in the animatic, we'll pick, and this actually is probably part of why we got the songs. Like, we were putting songs that we really liked, which is all 80s stuff and rock, and then the executives were like, that sounds really good, we should see if we can try to get some of those. And we're like, really? Yeah, let's do it. And then they checked on a couple of them and it actually worked out, so yeah, we love that stuff. We'd like to do more, but it's a little pricey.
And Greg Levitan helps with music.
Yeah.
When are you actually going to play any cartoons? You've been talking for the last 15 minutes.
We'll get to it.
She's got a great anime voice.
Okay, so my question is for JG. Usually in regular show, things start out really normal and then things go insane in the second half. How do you come up with the scenarios that happen in the second half? Because they're so bizarre and strange.
We really like to start it from a really regular place. Like really mundane stuff like, oh, we busted a hole in the wall, we gotta fix it, stuff that people can relate to. But then because it's a cartoon, we like to try to just go like crazy with where it ends up. So it's not just like, oh, we got some plaster and fixed the hole. It's really boring.
So I just talking? Okay. So this question is for Mordecai and Rigby. So when you're at home and someone tells you to do something you don't want to do you really go, oh,
You'd have to ask my wife.
I'm totally like that. It's like, oh, I can do it tomorrow. Why now?
Why do Why do Mordecai and Rippy always get into trouble, like when they accidentally teleported Skips onto the moon?
That is my favorite question. It's because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Just like when all of our parents get mad at us when we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing.
That's the moral of the story. Dad and don't teleport people to the moon.
This question's for JG. Could you say a whole bunch of times like you do in the show?
I think me and Bill can pull that off. You ready?
This question's for Pops. Can you say the good show line?
Good show! Johnny, good show!
First off, I just want to say I'm a big fan of all your work, just for all of you. But I want to ask JG, have you ever considered going back and doing anything like your older stuff, like 2 in the AM PM or Dive in Logland?
Maybe. In the future, to do a show that would be more adult would be cool. I'm really happy with the way regular shows turning out and that it's like more accessible. Because I feel like if I ever did do something like 2 in the AM PM, it would be so hard for people to watch if they didn't have very lenient parents.
This one's for JG. Would you be comfortable with giving me some sugar?
Don Sugar? That's your brother. Your brother's started the sugar wave, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. That sweet sugary Don. With his sweet sugar packs.
So I noticed that you did something weird when you were doing the Pops voice. Does anybody else do weird little motions when you do voices? Is that just him?
Pops. And like Sam is the best because whenever he gets into the different characters, like if he gets a whole page of script where it's all just him, he'll totally change. Like as he's like going into from character to character.
He's really fun to watch.
There's a lot that happens a lot with a lot of voice actors. Like I know Billy West, who I've worked with on another set. When he does his professor voice, he definitely has to shake. He oh my! And if he does Nixon, he's gotta have his fingers up. When you do a voice, you try and do whatever you can to get that out of you. And it's not just your voice supported by breath and muscles. It's your whole body. It's what happens in here that helps you get it out. I mean, it's a whole body experience. You're not just talking.
A lot of times you play Angry Birds when you do our voices.
Yes, I do play Angry Birds. That's because I'm multitasking.